Thank you, George. Good evening, everybody.
And hand you down to pitch side for FCTV's Peter McDowell.
Thank you, George. Good evening, everybody.
This is Solo P1. Welcome to Game 12. Fucking hell. Sorry for the swearing. Game 12 of, Southampton versus Liverpool. Got some comments already. Yeah, man, let's go, man. We're on the way. Not winning it yet. Don't get complacent. Still, chill. But yeah, I'm gonna bring in my Koku's, my partner in crime, in a minute. But let me just say a few words. For everybody who's watching now, please hit that subscribe button and please hit the follow as well. Like the video. It's so essential to like the videos. I think the like the videos now are more important than the subscribers. We're trying to get to 2,000. We've been trying for a couple of years to get to 2,000 subscribers. Please hit that subscribe and please leave your feedback as well. The feedback is so essential. Is what it is. So yeah. So I'm gonna bring in my Koku's, my partner in crime. He's TOTO. Abba.
Yeah, big up, man. Big up. Yeah, but look, big up, man. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the channel. Welcome, Waniik. Welcome, Dara. And glad you appreciate it, guys, man. But glad you appreciate it. Again, smash the like button. But look, I'm feeling so far, feeling well, feeling absolutely amazing. Top of the league by 8 points. Scrappy game it was. 3-2. It was tight, but again, 3 points is 3 points. So happy. I know the league isn't over yet. There's still a lot more games to go. But I've never felt so much, so far ahead, that we can afford to lose a game. Again, I don't want to lose a game, but we can actually afford to lose a game. So, Psychedelic, big up Solo and Toto. It's been a minute. Life is good for Liverpool fans. Yeah, man. Welcome, Psychedelic.
Big up.
Long time, man. Yeah, welcome, man.
It's been a long time, but welcome back, bro. Listen, we're happy today, like Toto said, it wasn't a classic by Liverpool, but we got the job done. We got the job done. I thought today, and for me, I think the worst players on the pitch today. I'm just going to come out and say, I'm not sure if you guys are going to agree with me or not. But I thought that the worst players today was the defenders. I thought Kanate was all over the place. I don't think Virgil done enough to track back after we went high. I thought Robbo looked a bit shaky in parts. I thought Connor Bradley didn't look good either. I thought the defense today let us down. I know we won the game, but I thought the defense today did let us down, in my opinion. We just got to call it the way it is. Look, at the end of the day, we won, and I'm happy that we won. And I'm a positive guy, and I'm glad that we won. But we've got to admit it that the defenders today was really out of sort, in my opinion.
Yeah, I like Virgil, but I did watch back on it, and the thing is with Virgil, he loves playing the high line, doesn't he? He loves playing the high line, but sometimes that could be prone to counters. Again, that's how Liverpool plays, and it's worked so far. But yeah, look, I think our defence was really, really leaky today. Especially Southampton was in control of us for the majority of the first half. Second half, we kind of settled in. But yeah, I think our defence was leaky. Also had a few like Robbo coming off international break. Wouldn't have played him at all. Bradley a little bit shaky. Kanate recently coming off international break as well. But you still expect, especially the two centre backs, to be good, right? And I think both of the centre backs were bad at each other. But again, it's our forward line, which got us through. So yeah, I gotta admit that the defence was a bit leaky today. Southampton, it's not as good. It's not as what we expect from our defenders, considering all season we've only lost once, right?
Yeah.
You don't expect that horror from our defenders. And I don't know what it was today. I'm not sure if it's just we couldn't really, the first half we were actually, going to go ahead of City by more and more and more points. And we did not expect City to lose. We did not expect. I didn't expect City to lose this week. I thought they were going to maybe come out with a 1-2-1 win. You know, a tight win. But yeah, you know, just defense was just leaking. Kanate was playing rugby. Yeah, Kanate was a bit, you know, leaky.
You call him Stormzy, don't you?
Yeah, it reminds me of Stormzy. Robbo should have been sold. I think Robbo's still good. I just think considering he come off an international break and he scored the winner for Scotland to get him through. So look, for me, I don't think we should have played Robbo. We should have played Tsimikas. We should have saved Robbo for the Real Madrid game. You know, so now we've got to play Tsimikas in the Real Madrid game. And if we do play Robbo in this Real Madrid game, we won't be a fully fit Robbo. You know, so Robbo should have got his rest today. Should have started Tsimikas on the left-hand side. We look leaky on the left-hand side. And Robbo did some questionable passes, right? And, you know, you expect Robbo to... You expect Robbo to do good. But look, you expect him to be an impact player now, Robbo. You don't expect him to start every week. You know, he's not 25 no more. You know, he's in his 30s, right? He's getting old. So what I'm saying is that, you know, Robbo has done so much for us in the past, so much running for us in the past. That takes a toll. You know, and age takes a toll on people as well. You can't find age. It's why Robbo, I would play him like a Luka Modric, like how Luka Modric plays Real Madrid. He turns up in the big games. Right, Robbo, I would only play him.
I've sent it, bro. Sorry. I've sent it, bro. It's on your WhatsApp. Turn your mic down on your laptop a bit, bro.
I would only play Robbo, right, in big games. I won't play him in these games because he is not, like I said, he's not 25 no more. He's not a young man anymore. He's got to get his rest and turn up in the big games. Yeah, Robbo for me still good. Bradley struggled.
Oh, we got people in here today, man. We got 7 people. Brilliant, man. Brilliant.
Bradley struggled because Mo was anonymous in the first half. I think Bradley struggled all round, even though set off. I do agree with you with that one. I do agree with you. I think first half, Mo Salah was nowhere to be seen. And, you know, and Bradley wasn't performing well either. The second half, Mo turned up, and you know, Bradley still, I don't think had a good game today, in my opinion. Not the best performance from some players. We're still left 3 points away from home. Slot is undefeated away from home this season. Look, it's not the best performance. We still got 3 points. But no, look, we can always say, "Oh yeah, look, we should have beat Southampton by say for example 6 goals. We should have smashed them." Well, we didn't smash them. We still got the 3 points. A win's a win. It doesn't matter how it looks, right? 3 points, 8 points ahead of City. Top of the table, you can't really complain about that one. Passes relevant. Yeah, like I said, yeah, exactly. That's what I said. Is an impact player comes off the bench. I don't think he's a starter. Do not think he's a starter. I think, right, he's a player that starts in big games. He turned up in big games. You saw Robbo turn up in big games. Like today, I wouldn't have started Robbo. I would have benched him. He's come off an international break, right? I would have benched him, saved him for Real Madrid, right? And you know, then he could turn it for Real Madrid because you know what Robbo's like in a big game. You Solo, you know as well. You know what Robbo's like.
Talking sense, bro. Everything you're saying, I totally agree. I think Robbo, he's one of those players. He can't play every week. He can't do that anymore. It's just the way it is. When he first come into Liverpool, he's one of the greatest left backs in the world. At one time, I think he was, but he's not that guy anymore. Father time's kicking in, and he's getting old. So you got to limit his games. But I agree with Toto. Yeah. I totally agree with Toto. I would have played Robbo at the Champions League because the big players always turn up in the big games, and Robbo is still a big time player. But you've got to do it in bits. You can't play him every week. So I think this game today, Southampton, we actually, when we discussed it, when we done our player ratings, our player lineup, we suggested to put Tsimikas there.
Yeah.
We suggested to put Tsimikas there, but he chose Robbo, which I was a bit shocked because I would have saved Robbo for the Champions League because Robbo will turn up for Madrid. He will turn up for Madrid. But yeah, I thought today we won, and I'm glad we won. But I didn't like our performance. We needed Mo Salah to get us out of it. You know, we needed Mo Salah to get us out of it. That's what we needed today, Mo Salah. No, go ahead.
This is why we'll keep Salah at Liverpool as long as possible.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Big game. Look, big man players, turn up in them kind of situation. And situations where you need someone to grab the game by the scruff of the neck, and say, we got to go win this. Salah done that. Salah done that today, right? And this is why he's one of the best Premier League players in Premier League history and one of the best players in the world. Top 30, maybe. Top
30? I mean 10.
Top 10?
In the Premier League history.
I
think he's right at the top of the food chain. I reckon it's Thierry Henry.
Of all time, he's about.
You mean in the Premier League era? You mean the Premier League?
No, Premier League history. I think he's top 10. But I think in
he's in the top 5.
Yeah.
If you're looking at the Premier League history, when the Premier League started, I think it was 1992. I'm on about the Premier League era now. I'm not on about the other one, even though it's the same thing. They change the name and it's the same. But I'm on about the Premier League era, so we can do it that way. So the Premier League era, he's up there. You've got Thierry Henry, Mo Salah, Wayne Rooney, Alan Shearer. Yeah, he's up there with all of them. He's up there, right up there. You could put him. There's an argument that you could put him in the top 3. There's an argument. Him, Wayne Rooney, and Thierry Henry. I think even though I'm a Liverpool fan, you've got to call it how it is. For me, I think Thierry Henry, and I've said this on many platforms, and I'm not going to shy away from it. Big up. I'm not going to shy away from it. Yeah, I'm answering the chat. Yeah, I'm not going to shy away from it. But for me, if you look at the Premier League era of players, I think that Thierry Henry is at the top, and Mo Salah is right there with him, just underneath. But you got to throw in Wayne Rooney. You got to throw in Wayne Rooney. You got to throw in Alan Shearer. You got to throw in there's a lot of good players in there in the Premier League era, but Mo Salah's definitely in the top 5.
Yeah,
he's in the top 5. Name me one right winger in the Premier League era as good as Mo Salah was. At his age as well. The numbers are there. The numbers don't lie.
He's probably one of the most consistent players for Liverpool. But anyway, big up, Rods in the building.
Yes, my G. Remember,
we got people here today, Rods. We got people watching us.
Yeah, man. People that's coming.
What's that old saying, Rods? What's that old saying? Build it and they will come.
Yeah, there you go, fam. There you go, man. I'll be telling you this. You know what it is? It's like for goals scored in the Premier League area, right? Yeah. Salah's just below Thierry Henry.
About 6 away now.
Yeah, 6 away. So if he takes over Henry, well, then there's a different conversation, then, isn't there? Really? Do you know what I mean?
I think Henry's a better player, though. I think he's a better player, Thierry Henry. I think he's.
Don't get wrong. Henry, at the end of the day, to me, at the end of the day, like he's always been one of my best players. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
he's always been that. But I see just as much as skill with Salah. Now, the conversation could be like that Henry's are better because Henry was one of the first ones that did all that in the Premier League era. Those like 360 turns and you know what I mean? And taking on defenders and players and so forth, scoring those particular goals and stuff. There's one goal that he scored against Man United. Scored against Man United. Then we received the ball, he chapped it with his left foot and volleyed it with his right foot. And even Gary Neville, when they interviewed Gary Neville later on, and they asked him about Thierry, what do you think of Thierry? And he goes, he's phenomenal. He's just a phenomenal player. You know what I mean?
He used to make defenders look like Sunday League defenders.
Yeah, so he was like the first one that really kind of like did that in the Premier League area. He was the first one that had that sort of like South American flair, as it were. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then later on came sort of like Luis Diaz. You know what I mean? I thought if he was sort of like with the club a bit more longer, you never know what he could have done.
Oh, you know about Suarez? You mean and Suarez?
Yes, Luis Suarez. Yeah, remember that goal he scored against Newcastle?
That one when he just launched it, wasn't that? I like that one where he just launched the ball for the halfway line and he scored it. And he just dipped right in. That
Yeah,
was
Middlesbrough,
something I've never seen like that before.
yeah, and that was his hat trick. That was
Yeah.
the goal for his hat trick. But the goal he scored against Middlesbrough, Newcastle, where he shoulder, knee, and feet, and he took away.
In a quick movement, yeah.
Yeah, in one movement. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then you got to talk about him, but then again, he wasn't with Liverpool or in the
Long
Premiership long enough for us to say, well, look, he was a bad man G, right? But then came Mo Salah, right?
Yeah.
Where Mo Salah and they was taking up, dumped 3 people on their arse. That was Man City, and Man City was in the height at that time. Dumped 3 of them on their arse, and scored. Done the same.
That's the one on my intro. That's the one on my intro. If you watch my intro, that's the one with his skilled up Man City.
He just dumped him up.
I think Mo Salah. There's a definite. I agree. There's definitely going to be a conversation when he surpasses Omri, which he will. He's probably going to pass Omri by at the end of Christmas because he's only 6 away. He'll get 6. He's going to get 6 here. So he's going to pass Omri. Then he's going to be 1 behind Lampard because I think you got Omri 1 goal extra. I think you got Lampard, or Lampard's 1 goal underneath. Because you got Lampard, then you got Omri. There's like 1 goal between them. Yeah, 1 goal. Lampard was cold for a midfielder for scoring. Obviously, weren't as good as Gerrard, but he was more like a goal scorer. He weren't as good as Gerrard though. But I'm looking at this here. There will be a conversation because people just turn around and say, especially the younger fans, the ones that are like 13, 14, that don't really know about Thierry Henry. We all know about Thierry, but the ones that are like 13, 14, they'll turn around and say, oh yeah, but Salah's better, could score more goals. Not necessarily though. I think Henry was a better player.
Yeah, player. I think it might be as well, right? It might be a situation and date. It's like
I thought the league back then was better as well.
Yeah, I think it probably come down to who you prefer. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because
I'm not going to answer that one.
No, but what's that?
I'm not going to answer that one. Oh well, you know who I prefer.
No, but you know what it is. If Salah obviously surpasses Henry, it's going to be down to who you prefer as a player. You know what I mean? You prefer. You know what I mean? And I think for originality, it's got to be Henry because
Henry's better, man. I'm going to say that Henry's better for me.
He done all that originally. I mean,
and he won the World Cup. He won the Euros as well. That guy was cold.
Yeah. That's what
was cold, man. I remember that goal he scored in the Euro. He was cold, man.
Henry at the day.
Yeah.
Henry at his on his day and at his height and everything like that, right?
Yeah, and he got robbed of a Ballon d'Or as well.
Yeah, Henry was the G. Henry was a G. He got some of the goals he scored and everything like that, right? It's just like phenomenal back heel.
Yeah. And he was so fast when he done it. His movement was fast, man. You never see him delay on the ball. You get the ball, just go bang straight away. So back in the back of it.
Yeah.
You want to answer them questions?
Yeah, before we get into the ratings and all that, I was gonna go for the chat room. The chat room.
You might go for it. Go for it.
I was just about to say that by the way, what you just said, Dara. But Omri's era was harder. There were better players and better teams back in Omri's day as well.
Yeah. So please let's focus on Nunes. Why didn't? Yeah, we can talk about this one if you want. Nunes, what you think? I'll go on in first. He had a howler performance today. I don't think. Of course he didn't get the delivery, but some of his passes were questionable, man. Some of his passes were a little bit questionable. I think at one time where he went to switch the ball, he went a little bit wide, and it was a simple pass. He went wide, went off. I just don't know what was going on with Nunes today. I don't know. He come from an absolute good form. He was in good form, scoring, assisting, and now dropped again. Now, I think as a striker, you've got to be consistent. Of course, every single striker can have a bad game, but you've got to be consistent as a striker. Yeah, no. I think when Nunes was starting, I think he had a couple of good games. He had good games, assisting. He was scoring. He was in form. But now these are games where we need him, and there's lots and lots of chances in that game where he could have shot. And lots of chances. I was thinking, come on, just shoot. I don't know why he squared it to Diaz. Of course, Diaz was probably in a potentially better position.
Yeah, he was. But
I would have just shot. we would at least got a corner or something like that. I think it was a good decision passing to Diaz, but I think at some point he can pass too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He can pass
Yeah.
a little bit too much. There's just sometimes where he can second guess himself. I should shoot or shouldn't that. Right? He needs to get that out of his game. He needs to He needs to start shooting. He's got to start shooting because he can shoot, and we saw him. We saw how he can shoot. We saw how good he can shoot. Of course, he can miss a couple of times, but he can shoot. But for some reason, at some times where he can just second guess himself, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is really. That's just me.
Yeah, I think when the season, at the end of last season, I just said I think we should move Nunes on. That's what I was saying. I said let him have this season out under Slot first, see how it goes. But I was thinking to myself, you know what? Maybe they're gonna move him on. I said that we should have brought a striker. A lot of people saying we got Jota, but I said but Jota can't stay fit.
Yeah,
That's the only thing with Jota. Brilliant player, brilliant striker, but he can't stay fit. So then I was thinking, everyone say, yeah, we need a DM. Yeah, okay, we need a left back. I get it, but we still need a striker because we can't always rely on Mo Salah to bail us out. There's going to be a part of the season where Mo Salah will dip. It happens all the time. There's going to be a moment that he's going to dip. Now, when he dips, say for about 3 or 4 games, if he does, who's going to step up for us? You can't rely on Nunes. You just can't rely on him. That's just the way it is. You can't rely on Nunes. He might come out of one brilliant game, score 1 goal, and then he won't show up for 4 games. We need a number 9. I would love to have Vingy at Liverpool, Isak. I know he's injury prone, but I still would like Isak at our team. I know he's been linked to Arsenal, but I think if we can do some business, maybe he could come to Liverpool as well. Because he's at Newcastle, and Newcastle's not far from Liverpool, so we might not have to leave his house, really. Newcastle's not that far from Liverpool, so I would like Isak. I know we're probably not going to get him, but that would be my preferred choice. Premier League ready, and I think Isak would be good for Liverpool. We need a striker because we can't keep relying on. There you go. We can't keep relying on Mo Salah to bail us out. We can't do it. The guy's 32 years of age. He will dip. He will kick in. It's just the way it is. I don't want him to dip, but it's going to happen. One of the games, and this is where we need I think we need a striker. I would like us to go out in the January transfer window and buy a striker. That's what I would love, a striker just to get us over that line. You got Arsenal fans saying already they're going to catch us. I don't know where they're getting that from. They said by January they're going to be above Liverpool.
Okay,
we'll see, innit?
We'll see.
That's what I heard today.
Yeah.
They said they was going to win the league 2 seasons ago, didn't they?
Every time it comes to May, they always battle it. Anyway.
And I'm still looking in that Bible. I'm still looking in the Bible. I'm on the Second Testament now.
Bible, Do you know what it is?
I'm in the Second Testament.
Isn't it?
Second
you know what it is? King David. You know what it is? Right? You know what it is, right?
King David,
He's true though, isn't it?
I'm gonna have to start looking in the Quran. Go on.
You know what it is? You know what it is with Nunes today? I have to give Nunes today the benefit of that because although Luis Diaz and McAllister got to have that rest because they traveled all the way from like South America.
Yeah.
Nunes didn't get that rest. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
Mm.
Throwing in straight in as a start because he had to really because there was nobody else. Another thing as well, I think not only his passing was off, a couple of players that day passing was off. Do you know what I mean? Because I remember.
The whole there was I agree.
Yeah, because I remember that when we scored, my brother was here, and I said, "Brother, when we scored that, I said, just keep hold of the ball. What you rushing the ball for? What you rushing the passes for?" And that's what they was doing, and that's what led at the end of the day to sort of like obviously then getting a penalty. We need to speak about that. We need to speak about that penalty. Yeah, right. So it was a bit of everybody else doing that pass like that. Do you know what I mean? I would have liked Nunes at the day to come on later on. Do you know what I mean?
Start with
Diaz.
Yeah.
You would have had Diaz in the middle and Gakpo on the left.
Yeah, it was something like that. Do you know what I mean? Something like that. Because I think what it is in there with Darwin Nunes sort of like coming from like South America. You know what I mean? Yeah. and having to go straight in for a start. To me, at the end of the day, sort of like, that wasn't the done thing. Do you know what I mean? Because a lot of the team, they look rusty. That's what I'm saying. They look rusty. Well, we got the point, but they look rusty. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
And this was the important thing of what we was saying in summer. This was the important thing what we said in summer is to get a centre back, 6, an attacker. Do you know what I mean? That's what we were saying. And I think when you looked at the game today, right? Although yes, we won, and I'm happy that we won. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Although that happened in the Philippines, but you can see it today. We was lacking a 6.
Yeah.
Because we couldn't keep hold of the ball. You know what I'm saying? And there was times that day we just needed to keep hold of the ball. Do you know what I mean? Just need to keep hold of possession. Make them run around. Why are we running around for?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Why are we running around for? We
Chasing shadows.
Winning. That's what I say. We was winning 1-0. Why was we running around?
Why couldn't we just hold that to the second half? When we was 1-0 up. Why didn't we just hold that to the second half? That peed me off when I met him score before halftime.
That's what I said.
Why give the good confidence?
That's what I'm talking about. The things about it, if you got a 6 in there and if it's 6 in midfield, that's what I was saying. I was saying to my brother, listen, what I would have done. No disrespect to sort of like Jones because I like Jones. I would have took off Jones in there, yeah, right, and put Endo on, yeah, put Endo on just to hold on to the ball, man. Hold on to the ball.
Endo's good as that.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Put Endo on. You know what I mean? And if you could have took out Graham-Birch as well, right? Took out Graham-Birch, McAllister in, and then what could happen is that Endo and McAllister could have played double pivot. You know they're good at that. Do you understand what I'm saying? We need this summer to hold on to the ball. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
We today showed me that we badly needed a 6. Plus as well, right? Darwin. To be fair to him, he wasn't getting no service.
No, he wasn't getting this. I get it. I know he wasn't getting the service. I was going to comment to that. He wasn't going to get onto the service, but he did have that one shot that he should have scored, and he never. When he skied it over the umpire, I think I think we was on the right hand side. He came up the right hand side. I'm not dogging on Darwin Núñez. I'm not dogging on Darwin Núñez. But the guys that nearly had 3 years at the club. He's nearly had 3 years.
You know my thoughts on Núñez.
Yeah.
You know
we discussed this in WhatsApp.
Yeah,
I just don't think he's the guy. I'm not saying he can't come off the bench here and do something, but he's not the guy. He can't. I don't think he's gonna be. I don't think Slot's gonna have him in the team. At the beginning of next season, I don't think Slot's gonna be starting Núñez. I think he's gonna buy a striker.
I think he's gonna go because I think I was discussing it. Discussing in your show.
I think he's gonna be going.
Yeah, I was discussing on your show. I think.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean at the end of the day that Darwin Núñez is shit. It just means that
no.
He's not suited to Liverpool. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
The Premier League.
And I think at the end of the day, sort of like if he goes back to Spain or he goes to Italy, he's cooking. He's cooking.
It's a slower league.
Yeah, I think what it is at the end of the day is a bit like a Diego Forlan. It's a bit of Diego Forlan situation in day that he didn't do much. He hardly did anything when he was with Man United. But when he went to Spain and went to Villarreal, he started cooking, and then he went to Atletico Madrid and he was cooking.
Yeah,
he was cooking so much at the end of the day.
The Premier League's not for everyone.
Clubs want to bring him back. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So like, I think at the he's not suited to this. He's not suited to this league. It doesn't mean he's crap. He's just not suited to this league. You know what I mean? Yeah. And we've given him 2 years now. I love the fella. I think at the day, so you see today at the day when he got taken out by that guy, he got taken out by that guy, and he went to just stick it on him. He went to stick it on him, and then
Virgil come over.
Yeah, just cool, just chilling.
Because we know he's hot tempered, man.
Yeah,
probably gonna answer it.
I'll answer these chats. Quick run through. Simi Cash was in the squad today, not having the bench.
He's injured.
Oh yeah.
He's injured.
Salah's hungry this season. Without Salah's 2022 GA. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Can't rely on Salah all the time. That's all I'm saying.
I'll just talk about Robbo. Yeah, he's a bench player, definitely. He's only tends to win the big games. Salah's
top 3 Premier League. Top 5. I think Gerrard's in there. That's my opinion. I mean, we're on about Premier League players since the beginning. I think Gerrard's in the top 5. That's my opinion.
Darren, my first Liverpool game that I went to was the 1974 FA Cup final.
Jesus,
I was watching the game the other day, right?
1974, you know.
I watched the game on YouTube the other day. It was 1977. Liverpool versus Saint Etienne in the quarterfinals of the European Club. What a game!
Yeah.
Brother, if you go back in that game, watch that game, right? The movement, the passing, right, and the mere playing style, right, that Liverpool was doing all those years ago. Nearly 50 years ago. Teams are just doing it now.
Yeah.
Teams are just doing it now. Okay.
Yeah. Villa performance. How did Villa did they draw?
I didn't watch the Villa game.
No, they draw 2-2.
Who was they against?
Oh fuck, Crystal Palace.
Was that at Villa Park?
Yeah. Is that Villa
They're
Park?
Villa are slipping slowly.
I didn't watch it, but Villa was so good at the beginning of the season, man. You know, like top of the Champions League. Hope, you know, like I want to say hope.
I think he wants that Champions League. I reckon that's his main priority. You know, the manager.
Champions League,
he hasn't won it before, has he?
Nah. You should have gone on loan, not Doak. No, that could be a shout. But again, Doak is the younger. He needs game time, you know. So,
What's that game he had the other day? And he was dopping up defenders, wasn't he? He had a game the other day. He was just killing all those defenders and that. He just like literally turned them inside out. Some game he had. I think it was an international as well. You know. Because where did I loan him to? Where did I loan him to? Where did he go on loan to?
I think he's a team in Scotland. I think Aberdeen. I don't know. I think he's Aberdeen.
I don't know why. Right? We didn't keep Carvalho.
Middlesbrough.
Yeah,
Why didn't we keep Carvalho?
Yeah.
Don't know.
That was a silly move by Liverpool.
We didn't have another striker on the bench. I think Diaz could fill that role. Diaz did it before, but again, we haven't got a proper number 9 on the bench.
We need a proper number 9.
Yeah, we haven't got a proper number 9 on the bench.
Elliot should have come on for Szoboszlai, I reckon.
I don't know why. Don't get me wrong, that goal was cold here, but he scored.
He played crap.
Don't get me wrong, but every time I see Szoboszlai, he always looks sloppy. He always looks sloppy with the way he plays, but that goal was cold.
It was.
But for me, guys, and I'm going to say it now, you know, I always praise our defense. I think the worst players on the pitch today was all our defense. Kanate was all over the place. Yeah. Virgil was terrible.
Yeah.
Robbo wasn't that good, and so was Conor Bradley. All 4 of them, and they're not getting a high number off me today.
No.
I don't know what Kanate was thinking. He must think he was punching up some youth, you know, in the club or something. You see what he done to that geezer? What was he doing, man?
What did he do?
You see what he done with the guy done him, yeah, and the Canada just went like, boom, just hit him like that in front of the rest.
It was a light push, man. The man made too much of it.
But what do you think? Yeah, but you know, light pushes today, you know what I mean? You know, the referee was right there. You know he's going to give him a card.
Yeah.
I don't like this modern day, you know, driving and all that. You know, you get pushed a little bit, you're on the floor.
Yeah, but that's how football is, isn't it? We know it's rubbish, isn't it? But you know, I had the referee, especially with Liverpool. You think the referees don't like? You think the referee like us? None of the referees likes us. That other guy just got caught.
Well, listen, you know what? I think this needs to be talked about. Yeah, I think this needs to be talked about. I know we've got to do a play range, but I just want to touch on this.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Injury pro no go. Hold on 1 second. Where's that chat? Oh, he's on about this one. Not the Jota one. Yeah, but he's injured, bro. Injury prone. Go on, Rod.
We got to start looking at the competence of the refereeing and the competence of the VAR, right?
Yeah.
Because I was speaking to my brother today and saying, why is it across Europe they can get it right, but in England they don't get it right? They don't get it right. Now, that penalty today, right? That was not a penalty because when he got fouled,
no, it wasn't.
Because when he got fouled, it was outside the area. Yeah, he carried on obviously in the box because he fell into the box. Yeah. Right. So, but it was not a penalty. then they were saying that they always on the line. Still not a penalty, because that means that day if you go to score a goal and it hits the crossbar and it falls on the line, yeah, that means that that should be a goal then, yeah, but it's not, because obviously all the ball at the day it's got to travel over the line, yeah. So then at the day, the same kind of reasoning is got to be put forward. Apparently, Robinson's foot should have been all the way over the line, yeah, in order for him to foul him to get a penalty. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I saw it wasn't a penalty when they done the VAR. Yeah, I saw it because he committed before the line. He tackled him before the line. It should have been a free kick, and I knew when the VAR was taking all that time, they was going to rule against us anyway. I sat there. I thought, yeah, it's going to be a penalty.
Yeah, but the reasoning they gave it, and the reason they gave was said it carried on into the.
It never. It stopped on the line.
It carried on to the area, or he followed through to the area. Do you know what I mean?
Didn't know.
Do you know what I mean? And something like the intent. You know what I mean? Some bollocks reasoning that they gave for that penalty, and it was not a penalty. Do you know what I mean? So they should have been a situation and day, right, where the referee could have looked first, right, and he may have thought, and then that was a penalty, yeah, right. He may have thought that, right, but then what he does at the day, he goes to VAR and said, to VAR. Said I'm not really sure if that's a penalty or not, right? It looks like
he agrees.
But can you check it out for me, right? VR checks it out and says, nah, it wasn't a penalty, it was on the line. Then it's done. But VAR at the end of the day says it's a penalty. Do you know what I mean, right? And another thing we gotta think about, who was the referee today? Michael Oliver.
You know what gets me mad? You know, sorry to cut you, Russ. You know what gets me mad? Why is Michael Oliver always on our VAR? Every single time there's a little.
No, he was on the VAR. He's a referee, wasn't he?
Always on the VAR. You know, you had the sack David Coots. Right, they're all friends, by the way.
Yeah, of course.
This is why I agree with us today. Look, Coots VAR friend told him that we'll do our best to score for Liverpool for you. It wasn't enough to stop us. Yeah, it wasn't enough to stop us. But again, Coots knows people in that VAR. So it don't matter. It's just like Formula One, the FIA. It don't matter if they get rid of a corrupted leader, they'll replace them with another one. Yeah. They all know each other. Yeah, right? And you're
gonna gut the swamp, gut the whole lot of them out.
Yeah, you got it. He has a greater than number 9 versus Liverpool. I think he'd get Paul Stink on the left wing. Yeah, we don't have many forward options. What I mean,
I agree with that. What you just said, though, I agree. Not about the gap ball thing, though.
No. Most of our subs, right, are defensive minded. No, we've gone out on this about before. We're often about look. Most of our players are defensive minded, man. You know, and we need to buy. Simple. Want to win this league, we've got to buy.
I think
VAR gallows through in the game because the easy decision needs VAR slander. The hard decisions, the ref does the action. I think VAR is ruining the game. It is ruining the game. But
yeah, it's kind of. But
you know what
I don't know. You know,
it's in England. It is in England.
Yeah,
England it is.
Yeah, because trust me, TOTO, across the continent in the day, right? They know how to use it properly.
Yeah.
You do not get no controversial decision. Right. In Belgium, right? Check this down, Totes. In Belgium, right, they had a game, right? Yeah. And the VAR got it wrong. Yeah, the VAR got it wrong and consequently end up the other team winning. I can't remember the two teams was, right? But what I'm trying to say with that now, what they did in the day, right? They looked at the VAR again, saw the mistake in him. Do you know what they did? They replayed the game next week.
Really?
Yes, man.
That's what they should have done. That's what they should have done that with that Spurs game.
Right.
Remember that Spurs game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They replayed the game. Do you know what I mean?
What's wrong with it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So how can this is what I'm trying to say, Toads, yeah? How can they get it right on the continent, but we can't get it right here?
Because the refs go through the same system. and they're all and
It's
they're
corrupt,
all
man. It's
biased.
corrupt.
They get
It's
a man. I bet they guarantee you get a Man United fan when they're refereeing Liverpool. Guarantee Man United fan at Everton. These refs are corrupt. They go through the same English system. What is called again? The FA. The FA, right? They go through the same system. Go through Sunday League. Go through semi-pro football, professional football, under 21 football, whatever profession or level of football you play. If you play football in England for a team, you're always going to get a ref that goes from that FA qualified ref. They always go with that same system. This is why all the refs are the same. This is why they're never ever going to get it right. They're never ever going to change. The only way it's going to change if they clear out the whole lot. Because why is Michael Oliver always on our VAR? All the times on our VAR. There should be a change, not just.
Who was the referee today?
I do not
It's
know.
Michael Oliver, isn't it?
Some
When
cretin,
Michael Oliver.
VAR, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So
some cretin, man.
this corrupts, man.
It
Let
is.
me tell you something about these referees. Yeah, the only way they're going to change is when someone can hold them to account. Because at the moment they can just do what they want. Nobody can punish them. They can do what they want. They'll get a 1-day suspension and they'll be back next week working. And when they do get suspended, they get suspended with pay. So they're not losing nothing. We need someone that can hold them to account, where if they make bad decisions, they can get suspended for like 3 months without pay. Then you'll see them make the right decisions. That's the only way it's going to change. If you don't punish them, nothing's going to happen.
You know what it is at the end of the day, right? I think we've got to the situation in the day, right? Yeah. If you F up, yeah, catastrophically, yeah, you're gone. You're gone.
Yeah.
It was like you're gone. Because there's many other referees out there, right, that would love to do this job, and they right, get them. You F up, right, and because basically the day what we got to realize in the day, right, all teams in the Premiership, yeah, right. If a referee F's up, it could mean them losing the title, or it could mean them getting relegated. Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
And what do they get for it? They don't even get an apology for it. Do you understand what I'm saying? And even when they know that F'd up. So I say at the end of the day, if you F up, yeah, right, you're gone. I'm sorry, you're gone.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
If it's a big one, like a big,
That could have cost us points. You know, I know we didn't play well today and everything like that, right? And personally, at the end of the day, right, as long as we get the points, yeah, I don't really business.
It should have been 3-1. Should have been 3-1.
It should have been 3-1. Now that could have cost us points, you know. Imagine that could have cost us points.
Yeah, but like you said, you know, across the border, they sometimes replay the game, but that's never ever going to happen.
Not in England.
In the FA, in the Football Association, it's never going to happen. But look, we're going to get into the player rating. We'll get into player rating.
You want to bring it up now? I can bring it up on here.
You can bring it up. Just go through the rest of the chats. Waniek, agree 100%. Yeah. Corruption at FIFA in England, it's the same in international football of England. Yeah, they're always, especially when England play, they always try screwing England as well. You know, it's the same old Football Association crap. But yeah, we'll start off with the keeper, Kelleher. I think made brilliant saves. Couldn't do much about the penalty. He could not do much about the penalty, man.
Yeah.
I think had a brilliant game. So I'll say 8 for Keller.
I agree. He made a good. The first save, obviously, he saved it, but the second one, there's nothing much he could have done about that rebound. But I thought he had a good game. Well rounded. Yeah.
Yeah. No. I agree. Kelleher's my G and everything now, and I just hope that we keep hold of him. You know
yeah. I think we're going to.
You know what it is? I'm going to go above an 8. You know, I'm going to go above an 8. I'm going to go 8.5.
Fair enough.
Go 8.5. I mean,
I said 8 total today, but I'll do the 8.5.
Yeah,
I thought it was good today.
Yeah, I thought it was good. You know what it is? You know, sorry to cut across. You know what it's about Keller? What I like? He's Mr. Reliable. You can rely on him.
Exactly. That's why I wasn't worried when Alisson was injured from day
this
one.
is
Everyone
why-
go, oh, Alisson's finished. We got Kelleher.
But again, this is why, yeah, we shouldn't have brought the keeper. Well, I'll keep on going on about it. We brought a keeper with a good keeper. We didn't flipping need. We didn't need him, man. We did not need. We could have spent on a different player. We could have saved that money to the transfer window.
We should. You know what we should do? We got when Mavadash comes back, we should sell him and try and make some money off him.
He comes back to the club and he just,
Yeah,
like,
sell him, make some money off him. Sell him abroad or sell him to Bournemouth. Yeah, that's true, isn't it?
I don't know, you know. I think, right, if they keep Mamadashvili, yeah, is it either Salah or no, either Alisson's gonna go, or because I think he's. When does Alisson's contract finish? Don't it finish in 2026? 2026, and I think it's 2026. I think they've brought that Mamadashvili in, right, and maybe he's gonna replace Alisson. But as for Kelleher, I would not get rid of Kelleher.
Kelleher can be the main keeper then.
I think Kelleher might be the main keeper. Mamadashvili said, "Oh, I'm not coming here to be a second keeper.
I'll go away.
You come here and you do as you're goddamn told. That's what you do. If you're gonna be the second keeper, you're gonna sit your ass there, or you can go back to where you come from. Rago, I don't care. Yeah, you know that's what he was saying. Because when I come to the I ain't gonna be like, who the hell do you think you are, bro? You had one good tournament here. You're not gonna come here and roll up on Liverpool and say to Alisson, you know what, Alisson?
It's just the way he said it. He goes,
Nah.
It's just the way he said it. He goes, yo, bro, like, you mean number two? Listen, bro, he's his old man. Sit down, man. What you? Box on your bum buckler.
That's the one.
It's true, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's
You know how
true,
big he is, man.
You're man on a box on your bum buckler.
You're third. You're not, but Kelleher's run to him.
Yeah.
Kelleher's cold, man.
Well,
Every time, man.
and even that youth there, the Czech youth there,
Yeah. That one.
He's all right, you know.
Yeah.
Listen, he's all right, you know.
Yeah.
Don't sleep on that guy there. Don't sleep on him. You know what it is? My man just should be third man.
How do you think? I was thinking to.
Yeah.
You're gonna roll up at what? You're not rolling up at flipping Arsenal, you know, where you can have demands. You're rolling up at Liverpool, bro.
Yeah, man.
You're gonna listen to the keeper. You're gonna listen to flipping Arnie Slot. Arnie Slot, I dropped the nut on him, man. Trust me.
I tell you what, it'll be funny, yeah. This sidetrack. Looking at sort of like Man United today, I think there's a lot of work to be done at Man United.
I don't know. I'm not saying anything because
there's a lot of work.
Yeah,
they brought the manager in. I thought they're gonna
have a better manager go there before. I'm telling you now. I'm gonna say. I've been saying it for years. The day Ferguson walked out of that club, he cursed it. He put his curse on it, man. He cursed up the club, man. Trust me.
Don't you think? Yeah, they should have kept Van Nistelrooy.
Yeah, you should have kept the Nizzle.
That was a mistake. I said that. I said, why to get rid of him?
I told people that for a long time. You should have kept the Nizzle, man. Keep the Nizzle.
Oh my gosh.
Nah, man.
I had him there. I had him.
You know what it is? They mugged him right off. Because you know what? I was working yesterday, yeah, at the Luton game.
Yeah.
And I was chatting with one of my colleagues at the he's a Man United fan. And we was talking about that. And goes, you know what, then day, what you done at the day, you mugged him right off. Imagine that day he left PSV Eindhoven, yeah.
Oh,
no. He was doing well at PSV Eindhoven. And he come to sort of like Man United, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably thinking at the day that he's gonna eventually get the job and that, right? And like Ten Hag gets sacked, yeah. And when Amron's coming in, he says, "Nah, I don't want you. I got my own people." He's out of a fucking job.
I know.
That's taking a piss, man. Literally said that today because Van Nistelrooy wanted to stay. After all that, he wanted to stay, right? He goes, "No, I don't want you. I got my own people." Fuck, you know.
And he was getting used to the players, you know. They were still winning. They were winning. I believe
they had him there. You know, I would have said you could keep Van Nistelrooy there. That the guy comes in, yeah, but you gotta have Van Nistelrooy there as well. The fans love him. He's a legend there, isn't it?
I think the problem with Man United is, yeah, before we get into the other ratings, yeah. Before look, the problem with Manchester United, they've had so many style of players. They went from Van Nistelrooy style of play, which is working out perfectly, to a wing back style of play. Yeah, and I gotta get used to it again. Yeah. The way Man United, I don't want Man United to fix up. I want them to down and hopefully get relegated. That's what I want on United. Yeah, But the thing is, right, say as a neutral fan, the way Man United fixes up, yeah, the manager needs to bring in his own players, and it's simple as that. They can't keep Garnacho, they can't keep Rashford, they can't keep Fernandes, and they certainly can't keep Casemiro, right?
You know what it should have been?
Yeah.
You know, that's the thing is about it, right? Yeah.
These
right.
mans are scrub, man. They're all scrubs, like you just mentioned.
You know what? This is why
Scrubs.
I wanted Amron to come to Liverpool, because I think what it is, right? Our team is set up to play the three at the back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We can do that. Our team is set up to do that. Man United's team and they is not set up to do that, to play that three at the back. They ain't set up to do that. Because what it was at the day, what happened today, right? Instead of one person marking one of the attackers at the day, all three of them went over there to mark their attacker. So it was even a wide open space at the day for other players to run into. Do you understand what I'm getting at? They can't play that three at the back. Put it this way, it's going to take them a long time for them to play that three at the back.
Yeah, but he's going to bring in his own
Will he? Because they're always.
I think he might buy someone in January. I think he's going to buy someone in January, maybe one player.
He'd probably bring in he'd probably try to bring in Ignacio and that.
Yeah, he's going to bring in his own players. He's definitely going to change the team because they'll give him the money for it. You know what Man United's like. They'll get into debt, use that money, whatever it is they get, and they'll give it him, and they'll get what he wants. They'll spend more money, and then they'll fail again, like they always do. Yeah, Alex Ferguson cursed the club. I'm telling you. Yeah, curse the club, man.
Yeah, we want to go on to Andy Robinson.
Yeah, Robinson. Oh yeah, Andy Robinson for me. I don't think he had a good game today. I think some of his crosses he made today into the box were terrible. I don't know why he just didn't do the short ones because his crosses just wasn't working. Yeah, I don't think he was that good at all.
No, for me,
he still doesn't look like the player. We're never going to get the old Robbo back. We say this every week, and it's true. But I think today, I don't think he should have played. Should have saved him for the Champions League. But I don't think today's game, he didn't look strong at all. Them crosses were just whatless, man. So I'm giving him a 5 out of 10.
Yeah. For me,
no more.
Questionable crosses. Very, 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 very questionable. Yeah. Again, wouldn't have played him. Would have played Tsimikas against Tsimikas. He's injured, so he was our only. What about Gomez? Why did
exactly right there, Gomez?
Why didn't we go? Gomez is our. I don't know what. I'm not sure if Slat has a problem with Gomez.
He must do.
He must do because we had Gomez there, fresh Gomez, barely playing any football this season. Barely. When I say barely, I mean 1 or 2 games starting. Right. So why not start Gomez? Why not start Gomez and then rest Robbo for the Real Madrid game where he usually turns up in them big games? Robbo is not the same player anymore. I need something to get this out of his head that he's not the same player anymore. He needs to start Gomez. We've got a centre back, right back, and left back for a reason. Use him because Gomez is a good player and he will do the job.
Gomez should have played today. That would have been a good share.
I'll say 5 as well.
I think Gomez goes in January. I think he gets fed up and said, "No, I'm not with this."
Why is he not playing? I just don't understand.
I don't think he rates him. I just don't think he rates him.
Yeah, but why not? He's a good player.
No, I don't know. I don't.
Would have been better Robbo today.
We know that. See, this is the problem. What you have today when you get new managers in,
yeah.
And new manager may not rate a player for any amount of reason. You think, you know what? That's not the sort of player that I want to play my system. You know what I mean? So then they get thrown out in the cold. You know what I mean? And that's what's happened to sort of like not just Gomez. It's happened to Endo as well. He doesn't rate Endo either because Endo should have come on a long time before.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? A long time before that he came on. Do you know what I mean? But you're putting him on 85 minutes or some bollocks.
It was
like
good
that.
when it come on. Now it was good.
Yeah, because but we know this. We know at the day that was a good buy. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, we know. But the fact of the day is that Slot does not rate those 2 players. For some reason, doesn't rate them. So if I was Gomez, I'll be looking in January to go. I say, look, I'm not with this, man. You're not going to keep me here. I'm not playing me.
I could see him go to Tottenham. I could see him go to Spurs.
He would go to Tottenham. You know what it is? I know he wants to go back to London. If he leaves, he wants to go back to London because I was talking about him going to Crystal Palace. Them ends there. I think he'll go back to South London. That's where he's from, innit? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think he'll go back to there. But like, you know, there's no point in having a player like Gomez up there, a really experienced player like Gomez, and you're not playing him. It's just no point.
He would have been better than Robbo. He could have saved Robbo for the Champions League. I get it. Timmy Cash was out. I didn't know Timmy Cash was injured. So you could have used Gomez to instead of Robbo. Now, what's going to happen? I say Timmy Cash is going to be injured now for the Champions League. You're going to play Robbo again. Pointless. It was pointless. So he sabotaged himself. He sabotaged himself.
The only other thing I can think of, is that he might be thinking that I play Gomez in the Champions League.
Maybe.
You know what I mean? That's the only other thing I can think of.
Maybe.
You know what I mean?
Maybe.
Do you know what I mean? So you just wait and see.
I could see that.
When's the game? Wednesday.
Wednesday, yeah.
Yeah, Wednesday. Good. I'll be able to sort of like do a watch along for that because I'm working on Tuesday. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give Robbo. I gave him a 5.
Yeah, same as.
We're 5. Yeah, next player we'll go for Virgil. I'll start on Virgil. Virgil, my favourite player, but I've got to criticise him on this one. I don't think he did enough. He didn't track back enough. I don't know what it is with Virgil. I didn't really see him track back enough. I know you love to see him play that high line. He loves to play that high line, right? But he got done on the counter today. A lot of times.
Again,
I think the first goal, he was nowhere to be seen. I don't know where Virgil was. Robbo was there, and Kanate was there. But I don't know where Virgil was. You know, but yeah, since he likes to play out the pitch, that things happen. You love to play out the pitch. You're always sometimes prone to counters. You know, ball over the top. And this is why we've got good centre backs to stop that. But again, our defence didn't look leaky today. And even though we play the high line, we're not usually leaky to counter attack. We've got good players. We've got good defenders. Right, today our defense was leaky, and I gotta admit. So I say Virgil. I say 6. I say 6 Virgil. That's me.
Yeah. For me, Virgil. The guy was in a physical battle with Giant Gonzalez, man. Let's face it. Giant Gonzalez, 6'7" monster, right? And that stupid back heel that he done, what led to the penalty. Remember in the centre, that stupid back heel. Yeah. That basically led to the penalty. That's what caused all that controversy. Look, Virgil, every single week when we do reviews on him, he always gets top tier and 8, 9, or 10, but he ain't getting that today. For me, Virgil was terrible, and I'm just going to call it how it is. I think I'm going to give him a 4. It was terrible. And it weren't just him as well. All the defence were, all of them. Yeah, Virgil let me down today. He was terrible. He was not good today.
Yeah, you're right. To me, at the day, I can't give Virgil no more than a 5. Do you know what I mean? He was constantly losing the ball. Do you know what I mean? His positioning wasn't right. Do you know what I mean? He was just like a trail of catastrophic errors. Do you know what I mean?
Did you see that back heel? We tried to attempt to back heel.
Yeah.
That's what led to the penalty.
Yeah. No, it was a thing in it. He passed it.
He tried to back heel in the centre, right? In the centre, which led to the penalty. Is that stupid? He tried to attempt. He thought he was like flipping a Messi or something. You're a centre back, bro. Just clear the ball out. It's very simple, man. Clear the ball out.
You know what they say to you. You know what they say to you, like in football. If in doubt, kick it out. Simple as that. And
even with strikers, if you're a striker, you're in that box. Clear the ball out. You're not there. He's not. Just clear the ball out. And
I think really, I think really and truly in the day, so I cannot give Virgil more than sort of like a 5, more than a 5. I can't give him any more than a 5. He was just.
You know what? I gave Robbo a 5. I'm going to give Virgil a 5 because it was all bad as each other.
Yeah, no more than 5.
Who's
next?
Kanate. I'll say 5.
Nearly got done for assault. Police was waiting for him outside because he assaulted that guy.
No, I think because he got a yellow card, he's got to go lower. So I'll
Could have
say
been
4. I'll say 4.
Cool. Yeah, I have to agree. Kanata is my G and all that. You know what I mean? Kanata's been my G for a long time. You know what I mean? But he wasn't at the races today. Do you know what I mean?
No.
He wasn't at the races. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, same as I agree. 4.
I was good, and you know I love Kanata. He's my favorite defender. Even though Virgil is the gold standard, I still like Kanata. I love his attitude, not just because of the fact he's a good defender. I like his attitude. I like the whole package. You get me? I think he's a good defender. I think he'd be a good role model for kids as well. You know. But that move that he pulled today, where it looked like he was just gonna tomp the guy up. Yeah, I know he just pushed him, but I was thinking, just let it go, man. And he done it right in front of the referee as well. So I'm gonna give Kanata a 3. And I love Kanata. I love Kanata. Every single week on this panel, I always big up Kanata. He's my favourite defender because you know what it is, Rods? When I used to play football, I still play football. You know when you get certain defenders, you get the aggressor and you get the one who just the calm one that clears the ball. I was the aggressor.
Yeah.
And that's why I like Kanata, but I'm giving him a 3. So you 2 4,
4.
so I might number them, put them 4 then.
He's in the poor section.
You both do the 4, yeah?
Yeah.
So he's going in there, the poor section. Poor man section.
Poor man in there.
Yeah, not poor man section, not poor thing.
Right back. Conor Bradley. I'll say 5. Because
I didn't think Conor. Such a good question. I didn't think Conor Bradley that bad, but yeah, get on, sir.
I'll say 5. Yeah, that's me.
Were you saying?
I'm giving him a 5 as well. I'm gonna go with you guys.
I will give Bradley and Day 5.5. I'll give him 5.5 because I did see some good moments of him still. You know what I mean? And plus as well, he's a young lad trying to break through the team. You know what I mean? So I'll just give him that extra sort of like half a point, 5.5.
So what do you give him, Toto?
I said 5.
So sitting there, what do you there? Go on midfield now.
Midfield. Who's in the midfield again? Mad. Yeah.
Birch Jones.
Graven Birch.
Graham Birch was cold.
I don't.
Yeah, he was.
He was cold. Maybe not the first 15 minutes of the game. I'll give you that. Can I go first? Graham Birch.
Yeah, go on.
See, with Graham Birch, I think the first 15 minutes of the game, he was still finding his feet, yeah. Right, but after when he got to that 20th minute, then he was starting to pass the ball around good. And that's when Liverpool started to play good. You actually saw it. You know, I understand now, right? You can understand why Liverpool needed DM, innit? A good DM.
Yeah, same.
When Gravenberch fell off at the first 15 minutes, we were all over the place. But when Gravenberch started to play good, yeah, then the team clicked. He's the guy in the middle, makes everything happen. That's why the DM is so important in Liverpool. And for me, I thought he had a good game, Ryan Gravenberch. Superb on the ball. That superb ball over to Salah. What led to the equaliser, that brilliant pass that he done to Salah. Absolutely amazing pass. And for that, I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. I thought he was really good on the ball. Gravenberch, and I thought, for me, he was one of a few players today that's going to get a high number.
Yeah.
Even though people probably watching this, why are you giving all these mans low numbers? Yeah, we won, but we didn't play the best, did we? But for me, Gravenberch was one of them players that, for me, played good. I'm going to give him an 8. That's just me. I'll give him an 8.
For me, I don't. I wouldn't say like he had a good second half, I think, and then he assisted Salah's goal. Did assist Salah's goal. I'll give him 7 at best.
Down to you now, Rods. Which will get if you down to you, 7 or 8.
8.
Yeah.
8. Yeah, you have to. Gutty Gravy's my G anyway.
He was good. I thought the first 15-20 minutes he didn't really kick on, but once that 20-minute kicked in and he started to play good that middle, then the team started to kick them.
I like the pass for Salah.
Oh, cold.
That was fucking
cold, man.
That just came from nowhere. And next minute, the ball was in the back of the net. I was like, yes!
That's it, man. I was vexed, right? You know, when we were drawing, yeah. and then they scored and they was beating us. Yeah, I was thinking this is like the club days.
Shut the crowd up, man. That was just I just wanted to shut the crowd up. Just get one, and just carry the momentum.
Yeah, Gavin Bush was a G to them. Ain't gonna lie.
His passing is on point. On point passing was today. Next player. Go with Sabo. Now Curtis Jones. I don't think had a bad game. I think had an okay game. I wouldn't say terrible or whatless. But yeah, I just think you hold him to the ball. I think with Jones, you hold him to the ball too long.
Yeah,
you just hold on to that ball. Which, he's fine at some point, but when you just hold on to the ball, you're more likely to lose it. You're more likely to lose it, man. So yeah, I think Jones today, I'll say 5. That's at best.
I thought Curtis Jones today. I thought he was good pressing, going forward. Yeah, he was good pressing on the ball. But he did lack a bit of control in midfield in the middle of the park. Like you said, he did hold on to the ball a little bit. He played okay. It wasn't bad. So he got. When did he get replaced? On the hour, and it was about. Was it the second half? He got replaced, didn't it? Yeah. So
60 minutes, something like that.
Yeah, I thought it was okay midfield, but holding on. I thought he held on to the ball too long. I think he should have passed the ball a bit quicker, but. You know what I mean? He played okay. I'm gonna give him a 6.
Yeah, I'll have to agree with that because I think what it was, although sort of like he held on to the ball too long. I think what we needed was something to hold on to the ball because we giving it away too easy. As soon as we got the ball, we just give it away. You needed somebody at them day to sort of like put their foot on the ball and calm things down. So I can't really fault him for that. You know what I mean? For that fact. You know what I mean? So I thought he had like an average game today. Do you know what I mean? Nothing spectacular. So yeah, I'll have to agree with a 6 as well. I'll have to go with 6.
Yeah, go 6, yeah. Yeah, next one we'll go Sabo. I think had a terrible game. In my opinion, I think he had a terrible game. But again,
terrible game.
He did score, didn't he? He did score.
Yeah, he scored the first one.
6. No, not 6, because I think he did better than Jones. I'll say 7.
Yeah,
that's a good.
It was a good finish though.
I have to agree with you with the 7. I have to agree with you on that because I think what I mean. Could have played better, but he did score the goal and it was a good goal and that. Do you know what I mean? He did have some, you know what I mean? Not like a whole load. He had some bits and bobs at the end of the day that, you know what I mean, that he did play well. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'll have to go with a 7 as well.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go.
That's only because of the goal.
For me, I think you got a 6. I know you're gonna go for the 7 because you two voted for 7, but for me, I think it's probably a 6 for me. Brilliant finish by Sabazalai. Finally got a goal. Long awaited goal. It's been about a year since he scored, isn't it? So brilliant goal by Sabazalai. But he did lack a bit of composure in the game for me. And that failure to challenge Dibbling on the sideline led to Fernandez goal. It led to the Fernandez goal. So I'm gonna give him a 5. I'm gonna give him a 5.
What name with a Dibbling in it?
Dibbling. So, for me, it's true that I was watching it, right? See, when I watch the football, I do my notes as well. You get me? I'm on my phone and I'm doing my notes. So when I'm watching it, so I can remember certain things in it. Yeah. But sometimes I just forget certain parts of the game. And I was watching somebody because he scored that goal. I go, okay, he's kicking in now and he's got his goal. See why I go on. But then he lacked a bit of composure on the ball. Went back to the old Sabata line. Sloppy. But I'm going to give him a 5. But you, man's giving him a 6, isn't it?
I said 7.
I said 7. I said 7 as well.
So I think I'm going to give him a 5, but we'll give him a 7. I'll get outvoted. Sabo. I think that's another guy that should be on his way. Experiment failed. The day the fans called him the new Gerrard is the day they cursed him.
Finished.
And why is he wearing a number 8? Why? Number 8, I'm the new Steven Gerrard. Because he's got a tattoo of Steven Gerrard, yeah? Because he's got a tattoo of Steven Gerrard and Gerrard is your favourite player, that doesn't make you Gerrard. It's just like Garnacho for Man United. My favourite player is Ronaldo. But you're not Ronaldo, are you? Because you do the suit. Remember?
You know what? I think he's so
play your FIFA, bro.
He's so overrated.
Ronaldo.
He's so overrated by Man United fans. It's unbelievable.
Cheeky. Oh, don't you think that's cheeky, Rods? Calling himself as Ronaldo. It's cheeky, man. Go win the Euros. Go win multiple Ballon d'Ors. Go and score nearly 1,000 goals. Then we could talk if you're the Ronaldo. Until then, shut your mouth, man.
Yeah.
I'm not even a Man United man, but I know Ronaldo. He's one of the greatest players of all time. Let's face it, he's in the top 5, isn't he?
Yeah.
I prefer him to Messi as well. I know that's controversial. People say Messi. I'll just fit the media kind of. I know Messi's a cold player, brilliant player, excellent player, near perfect. But I'll just if I was having a team and I was building an ultimate team, I'd rather have Ronaldo than Messi because I know Ronaldo is guaranteed to score me goals every single time, and I'd rather have Ronaldo. I think Ronaldo is an overall in his prime, an overall better player for me. People say Messi, I'm more of a Ronaldo guy. That's just me.
So no, standard. I think to me, Garnacho in the day, no. He couldn't even lace his boots, son. Come on, look at that.
Look at Ronaldo now. Look what he's doing. He's going to score 1,000 goals, you know. Did you see that overhead kick he done last week?
No, I haven't seen it.
Go on YouTube, you see the overhead kick. The guy's 40. How old is he? 40 now?
No, he's 38.
And he's doing overhead kicks, you know. Overhead kicks. I know it's in the Saudi League. There's some decent players in the Saudi League there, you know. It ain't no scrub league like the freaking Portuguese league.
It's better than the American league, telling you now.
It's better than the Portuguese league as well, and it's definitely better than the Dutch league. So
I thought he was going to go to America, you know, to be honest. I thought he was going to.
You know, Messi should. I think Messi bottled it right when he was leaving Barcelona. Yeah, there was a chance that he could have played with Ronaldo at Juventus. There was a chance there. Ronaldo wanted him to come to Juve to play in, in the same team, and he just didn't want to come. He goes, "Now I'm going to go to America." Yeah. Why didn't?
No, he went to Fink, didn't he? No, he went to Fink, didn't he? He went to PSG first, didn't he?
Yeah, he went to PSG. Why didn't he go to Juventus?
Yeah.
Why? Right? Why does he always? Why didn't he come to the Premier League? You look at Ronaldo. Yeah, I know this is not about what we're talking about, but look at Ronaldo. He's been to all the biggest leagues in the world and he's performed every time. Didn't he won a Ballon d'Or? He didn't win a Ballon d'Or at Man United. I'm sure he won a Ballon d'Or at Man United, you know.
No, he didn't win. No, he didn't win it. Not at Man United.
He won at Juve, innit? Won at Juve.
He was at he won at
he won at Juve.
He wasn't Juve that long though, you know.
I'm sure.
He's only there for a season or two. Remember, he left after a season, 2 seasons. Yeah, he left after. I'm sure that was his last Ballon d'Or when he was at Juve. Oh, it might be. But like,
anyway,
remember the date. Remember, like when Messi went to PSG, you had Suarez, didn't you?
Yeah.
You had Suarez, Neymar, and Messi. I'm sure you did.
Told ya. He won one at United as well, man.
Did he win it at United?
Yeah, he was at United when he won the Ballon d'Or. He won his Ballon d'Or at United and Real Madrid.
Oh,
not Juve.
Yeah. But yeah,
he's been nominated the most times in history as well.
Yeah. Next one we'll go with we've done Gakpo. We were doing Gakpo.
No.
Gakpo, I think had a terrible game, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It's played in slow motion. It's played in slow motion in my opinion today.
Yeah.
His crosses were horrible. Usually his crosses are good, but it was horrible. You know what? I'm gonna put me in Watless. I'm thinking.
Yeah, give me 2 minutes. Watless, you know.
No, I don't know about Watless. I don't know about that. I might put him at 5. You know, he did some decent runs at the wing, slow motion gap ball, like you call him. But he did struggle to impose himself on the game as well. He did. But I don't know about Watless. I think that's just like Nah, I don't know. I'm gonna get. No, I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna put him in the poor section.
Yeah.
What the raggo, man. So to Rod now. We're gonna wait for Rods to sort it out. There you go. Look at the emojis in the chat. Look.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Yeah, big up, man. Are you from Poland, bro? Poland name, innit? From Poland, bro. Waniek. Polish
Looks
name,
like
innit?
Yeah. I think, yeah. Big up, man. Welcome. Cheers for tuning in, man. You joined in the beginning now. You joined in with the player round, man. So big up, man. Thanks for tuning in and still watching, man. Yeah, big up. Yeah, big up, man. But yeah, I think overall Liverpool played terrible. But again, we got the 3 points. We got the 3 points at the end of the day. We're 8 points on top of City. And I think one comment to go through. One EX says you would still do good against Madrid in the shamble at the moment. I think that Real Madrid is going to turn up for us. This is why. Look. End of the day, I don't care if the team has, I don't think Real Madrid is just gonna play bad. They're gonna turn up. Champions League game. If they lose, they potentially go out the Champions League. They potentially go out. Not even in the playoff rounds. They go out. Not automatic qualification. No playoffs into the qualification rounds. Right. They'll be completely out. No Europa League, no nothing. And because the new system and all that. Once you're out, you're out. They're on the cuff of being out. Real Madrid have been crap. They've been crap, and they thought they were going to do good. And everyone on TikTok, I remember a couple of videos saying the whole world needs to be ready when they have Mbappe, Vinny, Rodrigo. It doesn't work that way. It don't work that way. It doesn't we're going to sign Mbappe. We're going to win the Champions League. No, it don't work that way. Our whole world needs to be ready. I don't need to be ready. Yeah. End of the day, right? A whole team doesn't evolve around one player. You need a good defense. You need good midfield, and you need good forward, and especially need good defense. And maybe a decent forward line that can do the job. You need your midfield and defense. They are the core of the team. Right, if you're missing them two, especially defense, right, you finished. Like I said, Mbappe, he's not Real Madrid. Oh yeah, the whole world is ready for Real Madrid when they have Mbappe. No, just because they have Mbappe doesn't mean he's going to be the best. The PSG had Messi, Mbappe, Neymar, and still didn't win the Champions League. You know why? They didn't have any structure. Didn't have good defenders. Didn't have good midfield. Crap. Right, they had bad structure. And that's why they didn't get any PSG. Waniek. Your name's two dogs. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's cool. Did we miss Trent's creativity today? To me, I don't think Trent's been playing terrible this season. Of course, we needed creativity because you know what we can do. But again, he's been playing crap this season. Absolute whatness this season. He had a couple good, had a couple good defending. But again, when it comes to the big games, he just spams across and don't get anywhere. Also, do we start Keller from Madrid and City or throw Ali in the deep end? I think for Madrid we start Kelleher, and I think for City we start Ali. Again, we could also do the other way around, but again I would start Kelleher for Real Madrid because it's warm, and then start Ali for City. Mbappe, too big of a stat, ruin the team yet. Again, it's just having to have a team of big stars doesn't mean you're going to work properly. How did Leicester win the league? Of course, other teams, were on the what do you call it again? Transition stage. But how did Leicester win the league? They worked as a team. You got to work as a team to win, man.
I know.
It's about.
Guy got sacked, didn't he?
Who?
Steve Cooper.
Leicester.
Yeah, he sacked him. They sacked him, didn't they?
Well, when was that?
Wait, it's either today or yesterday they got sacked.
I think Leicester at the moment are not really in I don't know where they're on the table, but they're not doing well. It's about time we get a win versus Madrid. 15 years, Jesus, we gotta get a win, man. Again, like I said, Madrid want to keep that 100% record. They want to keep that record, right? So they're gonna try their hardest to win, and they are fighting out of regulation. Or the Champions League, they could get put out. We could knock them out. We can knock them out of the Champions League. This is what they're going to bring their of course, they're going to start the full squad and they're going to try the hardest. They're going to start. Don't expect Real Madrid to fall off, right? They want to get at least playoffs for the Champions League. They want to at least get playoffs.
Oh, yeah.
The game I'm thinking of, the game what's in my head at the moment, yeah, he's a Man City.
Yeah,
we've qualified for the knockouts. I know. Look, we're gonna be if we lose against Madrid, I know it's gonna be annoying, whatever. Yeah, but with the Man City game, that's the one I'm looking at the most because we beat Man City, then we're looking at a big gap. Then it's a big gap now, but if we beat Man City, that's 11 points right there. Yeah. That's a big gap. Yeah. But if we get beat by Real Madrid, we're still qualified for the knockout stages. You get me? Yeah. We're at the top of the table.
Yeah. We see that PSG they had Neymar, Messi, Mbappe. So no, yeah, like I said, no chemistry. Money yet. Villa needs to get a win. Losing 1-0 to Club Brugge, shocking. Yeah, Belgian club. Villa really should be winning against them.
I just want to say to the chat, everybody in the chat, by the way, everyone in the chat, yeah, thanks for joining us today. Yeah, usually when we go live, we don't get many people come on. We've had a bit of an audience today, and I'm really big up to everybody. Psychedelic, it's nice to see you again in the chat. The Polish man as well, Waniek, big up to you as well. And everybody who's joined us today, everybody, we really appreciate it. And all we ask, guys, is just to smack the like button. That's all we ask for. And big up, I'm going to subscribe to Rod's channel as well. Yeah, that Waniek, he's new in the chat, so go subscribe to Rod's channel. I'm going to put his link in the chat room in a minute. Go over to him and give him a subscribe. I'll put it in the chat room.
Barca look more of a threat than Madrid this season, yeah. Barca, they do. I do not want to play Barca, but again,
they're the ones, isn't it?
If you want to be the best, you've got to beat the best. And
there you go. We've
got to go against Barca. We've got to go against Barca, right? And let's put it to them, man. Let's get it to them, right? Get all 100% fit players, yeah, on that pitch, and let's go take it to them because we've got to face them eventually. And there's always going to be that barrier in the Champions League, whether we get him in around the 16, whether we get him in the groups, in the league phase, whether we get him in the quarterfinals, semi-finals, whatever. Right? We've got to face it. That's going to be the test in the Champions League. Of course, every single team's is a test, but that's going to be a big test for us. If we can get past Barca, we're in good hands. For the Champions League. 1 year come English. Yeah. So yeah,
go and subscribe to that channel. Brilliant content creator. He's on our channel all the time, supporting us. Yeah, we got to Rods, man. Go and subscribe to this man. Very good content creator. Very good the way he knows his history. Knows everything about Liverpool. He knows everything from Liverpool from 1960. I was only joking, but he knows everything about Liverpool. He's a good G, man. He's one of us. He's a good guy. Very, very loyal as well. Big up to Rods.
Yeah. Who we on now?
We've just passed that ball. He's on 4.
Get past this chat, and then we'll finish the play around because
Okay. All right.
Remember we won 4-0 versus Barca when they had Messi,
oh yes,
and Coutinho.
Oh yes.
Barca got a good team. I think we can take it to them.
Remember we beat them 2-1 when they had Xavi and Iniesta. Xavi and Iniesta, Messi.
Yeah,
Their own ground. Their own ground.
Yeah,
Liverpool in Europe are different, isn't it?
We'll take it to them. But yeah, we're going to Mo Salah. Salah's getting a 10 for me. Scored the winner and got 2.
Yeah. Salah was look, Salah. Yeah, he's gonna. We need to keep him good, man. I don't want to see Salah playing every week. I don't want to see. I hope that Chiesa, when he comes into the team, that he's gonna make his mark, so he can help out Salah. I want Salah fresh towards the end of the season. When it gets to that March times, yeah, I want to see Salah cooking then. And the only way we're going to see Salah cooking then if someone like Chiesa could come in and start hitting the ground running. I just want to see. That's the key for us to winning the league. Is Mo Salah? He's the key, and Virgil and Konate staying fit. They're the key for us. But I'm giving Salah a 10. 100% agree. 10.
Yeah, definitely man of the match.
Mo, man, Mo is just. He's one of. He's special, and it Rods.
Yeah, no
He's
doubt,
special,
man.
man.
No doubt. He's just. Listen, I wish that sort of like it was Mane and Mo together. I do wish.
And Bobby in the middle. And Bobby is just in the middle, innit? I know. A prime Bobby. I was saying that to Toto. Would I imagine if he had a prime Bobby now?
Yeah, they'll take the quality. But yeah, Mo's something special, and he got us back into the game, and also he got us the winner as well. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, he has to get 10. Yeah, no doubt. 10.
Nunes is next. What are you saying about Nunes, Toto?
Yeah, Nunes for me. I think like I said at the beginning of the video, he had a horrendous game. His passes were all over the place. I think at the second half, he started to get involved a bit. You know, we started to make the good runs. But yeah, I think he had a poor game. I say 4.
What about you, Rod? I agree. I think he had a poor game.
Not the best. Didn't get sort of like much good service. Listen, not the best game, but listen, he did come all the way from South America, and I don't think he should have started. And so we have to really blame people like Jota because the bitch can't stay
Exactly.
fit.
Pause.
Yeah, you would rather go play FIFA.
But you know what? Do you know what it is? And that I think like had sort
Won't
of
let that go, will you? Just won't let that go.
Hello.
Nah, not you. Toto won't let that go. He kept messaging me yesterday. He said because he hate. He said like he messaged me yesterday because I hate Jota. Because why? Because he don't care about Liverpool. He cares about just playing FIFA.
No, it's true.
His esports team is number one.
It's true. He's number one in the Premier League. You know what I'm saying? So he'd rather go more focused on that. I wouldn't be surprised if he retires early to go on a FIFA career. I want to.
No, but the thing is with Jota, and the thing that if Jota was fit today,
he's never going to stay fit. He's Thiago.
No, he's going to get injured every minute. Really.
Yeah, but that's what I'm trying to say. We know at the end of the day, sort of like if Jota at the end of the day would be fit today, we could have started with Jota, and then what he could have done in relation to Darwin, just put him on sort of later on. Don't start him because he had come back from South America. Remember, Luis Diaz and McAllister got a rest. They got a rest. They didn't start.
No,
he was the only one for South America that started. Do you know what I mean? So I think he was. I think he was average today. Do you know what I mean? I'm gonna give him the benefit of that, obviously, because starting because he comes from South America. So I'll probably give him a 5. Probably give him 5.
Yeah, go 5. Yeah, so
look at Psychedelic. Put that up on the chat, guard. Look at Psychedelic says Jota has all the potential. It's a shame his skeleton is made out of poppadoms.
Stop that. Stop that. The wicked.
There you go, Jota, Max Verstappen.
Mm.
Don't mention that. Oh, I'm not even saying that about him.
Yeah,
because I'll get banned.
Yeah, but yeah, Nunes for what you give him? You gave him 5.
Yeah, I gave him 5.
We'll go 4. We'll go right in the middle. We'll go with the subs because they're absolutely horrendous, but we still got it through. Diaz, I'm gonna say 7 for Diaz. I think came on, did well.
Yeah.
He did his job, man. He came on, mate.
Diaz changed the game. I think Diaz kind of changed the game when he come on. And I'll give him the credit, man, every time.
Yeah. 7 for Diaz.
7, yeah. I'll go with that 7. But do you see what I mean now? Do you see what I mean? Yeah. Because sort of like Diaz and McAllister sort of like got that rest that they didn't start and they got that rest. You see how fresh they were. You know
when they come on,
when they come on now, Darwin Nunes wasn't afford that comfortability because he had to go on because Jota was injured, so he didn't get that sort of like rest which he should have. You know what I mean? Yeah, because with Uruguay, he played with Uruguay, 2 matches with Uruguay, and he was good. He was good with Uruguay. Do you know what I mean? Then he had to come all the way back to thing in the day, right?
Yeah.
And he probably got back. Yeah, he probably got back on a Saturday, and then he's going to play on a Sunday. He wasn't afforded that rest. Had he been afforded that rest, you would have seen a different Jota. Nunes. You would have seen a different Nunes. You know what I mean? But you know, it is what it is. He's got his 4.5. Whatever. You know what I mean? But like Diaz worth the 7. Worth the 7.
Look what he said. Look what he said about that. He goes, "If both would retire early, only to play esports every day."
Yeah.
So, you know, esports, FIFA boy, man. Whatever, man. He ain't doing that, man. So what we're giving about Endo 7 as well. I thought he'd come on solid.
Yeah.
He just comes on. He's there one mission only, programmed, take legs.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, I'll say 7 for Endo.
Yeah, I like Endo. I want him to stay. He's a good guy to come off the bench. I want him to stay. I do. I want that option when we need to shore up the defense. Yeah, you know, when winning like 2-1 and when to shore up the game. I've noticed he always brings on Endo. I think he's going to keep Endo. I do for another season. I do. Why not? We got him cheap.
I think what would happen in relation to Endo, he might just get fed up of like, you know, just make those little bit parts and this and that. I think so.
Endo's getting disrespecting, man. You know, when we signed him, everyone doubted him. I'm not going to speak for everyone, but there's people I saw on Twitter and social media, they doubted him. They're saying, why we're signing him? I think Endo is a really, really good player. He comes on, does his job. I always go in that game with City. Man City was a unit. He
Not
was
now.
an absolute unit.
Oh, you know, Endo's a unit, man.
Endo was a unit against City. He took on Rodri, and I think it was who was the other? I don't know. Rodri and Kovacic or something like that.
Yeah.
Took 2 at the same time. He had 2 people on him, buoyed them up, man. You know, Endo deserves to start.
If you remember the day, right, that game, it was the likes of Endo and that, right, that took Rodri out of the game, and it completely messed up Man City's plans. So the fact was they had to take off Kevin De Bruyne because Kevin De Bruyne could not get the ball. There was all this open space that De Bruyne was in, and he couldn't get the ball because
that's the one when he come off, he was all frustrated, isn't he?
Yeah, he was screwing, and like
I remember that one.
He was screwing, and then Pep had to explain to him, "You're not getting the ball. They've cut off your supply. You're not getting the ball. There's no point in you being on."
Your electric's gone, man. No, you ain't paid your bill, man. Get off.
Exactly, and that was down to people like Endo and McAllister. Done that. It was down to them. You know what I mean? So
that's another good combination. Them two, you know. Endo and McAllister.
That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted today. They should have took off Jones. Don't be funny. Jones didn't have a bad game. You know what I mean? But what you needed was somebody that can put their foot on the ball. Somebody a bit more defensive minded. Do you understand what I'm saying? So then what could have happened was like Endo and McAllister could have done double pivot. That would have been, trust me, that would have been wicked, blood.
Yeah.
That would have been wicked. I'm telling you. So, but I just feel that the day that Endo's gonna feel like, you know what, I'm getting disrespected here. You're only gonna put me on big parts of 5 minutes there and 2 minutes there and this and that. Do you know what I mean? I'm off. I'll go to Japan or I'll go back to Germany or something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, because it's the same with Gomez today. He's getting disrespected, and for a player of like Gomez today, caliber and day, it's not right. How you're using him, or put it this way, how you're not using him. It's not right, man. Sorry.
You need to manage these players, man, because these players will get fed up. And I want to lose Gomez, and I don't want to lose Endo. That's just me. Last sub, McAllister. I'll say 7 as well. I think as soon as they came
up. 7 he played good, just like Endo in it.
Yeah, same as I agree with that.
Yeah, before we end, we're gonna end off this chat. Endo is a great option to see out a game and we're winning. He's not afraid to get yellow card for a crunching tackle if needed. Yeah, definitely. You know, Endo is a unit. You know, of course for his size as well. He's strong in the ball.
Oh yeah.
Got one here. Off topic. Does it look like Luke Shaw has put weight on, or you just muscle? I don't know, mate. I didn't even watch a bit of that Man United game.
I think he's waiting.
Too much pies.
But yeah, we'll end it there. You know, everyone, thanks for joining. Thanks for joining the chat room. Again,
Brilliant stream today.
Lads, you know, man of the match. Man of the match. Yeah. Salah was man of the match. Of course, Premier League man of the match as well.
We're gonna do slots. We forgot slot.
Oh, Slot. I'll give Slot. I'll give Slot a
7.
A 7. Yeah, I'll give him a 7.
He should have brought the subs on earlier.
Yeah. He should have changed it up a bit.
A bit earlier, but part of it was on 7 for me as well.
Plus, he never played.
Sorry to cut you, guys. I think I'm going with 9 because I think he game managed really well, and I think, you know, towards the end he brought on the right subs. But go on, Rod. What are you going to say?
Yeah, I think towards the end, but like he could have brought on these subs much more earlier, and plus as well, he never played Gomez today. You know what I mean? He should have played Gomez today. He should have given Robbo and the day a rest. You know what I mean? And played Gomez and day, because Gomez and day has hardly played in the games. He hasn't played for his country, and he hasn't played for sort of like Liverpool. He's hardly played in the games at the day, and this would have been ideal for him, because when he's come on, and when you have started him and they like League Cups and this and that, right? He's played very well. So today would have been really ideal for him today. Do you know what I mean? Do you understand what I'm talking about? You know, so that's where sort of like Arnie Slot and then they will drop points for me. You know what I mean? Yeah. But everything else, yes, he did everything else well, because obviously at the end of the day we got the win. Do you know what I mean? But if you look at that, could have turned out much more different. You know what I mean? We could be sitting there looking at a defeat or a draw. Do you know what I mean?
Utilise your squad. That's what we're saying, isn't it?
That's what I'm saying.
Utilise your squad, man.
That's what I'm saying. That's why he will drop points for me, because he doesn't utilise his squad to the fullest. Do you understand what I'm saying? But like everything
I think he's rotating okay. He's rotating more than Klopp. Put it that way. He's trying to do what he can do, but I think he did make a mistake today. He had Gomez there. It would have been good on left back, right? It's not like we was playing Chelsea or Man City. We're playing Southampton. So if that's the time to play Gomez, that's the time, isn't it? Yeah. Unless they fell out backstage, at the back, and we don't know about it. That's the only reason why he's not playing. I don't know.
I feel at the end of the day that Gomez is still vexed at the fact at the end of the day that they want to sell him. Remember, he was on the transfer list, didn't it?
He wanted to go, then he put a transfer request in.
No, he didn't want to go. They wanted him to go. Because remember, they wanted Anthony Gordon. They was going and then they were going to do some sort of swap deal with that. You know what I mean? And then that fell through. So then it was sort of like Crystal Palace at the end of the day. Right? I can remember it was after that Decore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, it's catastrophic. But listen, I'll give him a 7.
Yeah. Go 7.
That's it then.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's it. Thank you guys for joining. Big up to Rods as always. Big up to Solo as always. And yeah, man. Let's get this off. But yeah, that's the ratings done, man. That's the ratings done. Thanks for joining. And yeah, bless up and see you in the next one, man.
Before we go, I need to put a video up, man.
I've got the show tomorrow.
Yeah, what time?
7:30, isn't it? 7:30. I'll give you a shout.
So this is for everybody. Yeah, of course, man. We're gonna. You've got to support each other, man. At the end of the day, right? You come on my channel. If I ask you a night, you'll come on. If you're not too busy, you come on. Of course, I'm gonna come on yours, no problem. But this is for everybody who said that Liverpool will. You're actually still getting Arsenal fans, by the way, saying that they're going to be above us by January. They're going to say. They said they're going to win all their games from now, every single one, even though they got Chelsea soon. They're going to win all their games from now on, and we're going to drop 6 points, and they're going to be in front of us or just behind us by January. It is what it is, isn't it? This is for all the haters that said that Klopp was gonna, that Liverpool was gonna fail, and we are now 8 points clear at the top of the table. I'm not saying we're gonna win it, but I want to win that Man City game. But this is for everybody who said it was gonna fail. To everybody, big up, Rods. Big up, Tom Timer. You want to close it up before I play the video, quick? You know which one it is, isn't it?
Yeah, I know which one it is. Yeah, let it go, man.
Go on, let it go. Go on, Toto.
Run it, man. Run it, brother. See.
Have you got it? It's at the top.
Oh yeah, Solo, you close up and I put it on.
Okay. For all the people, not just Arsenal fans, not Chelsea fans, not just Man United fans, that said that we was gonna buckle, that we was gonna fail, and come November we'll be slipping. This is for everybody.
Where's your big mouth now? Where's your big fucking fat mouth now?
There you go.